How's it going, everybody? We got the early blog for you today, and this one is called The New War Effort. Because we got the Liberty team coming. They are a war team, but if you've watched the Envoy Crucible tournament that just happened, you'll know that we are all respecting this team. The team is kind of scary, and we'll talk about what I would recommend and all that kind of stuff after seeing them more in action today. So, The New War Effort. Greetings, Commanders. Here is your battle plan for February 1st through the 7th. We got the strike pass for Medusa. Decent character, right? She's all stats, no kit. Like, she's just straight damage. If you have her, like, at 3 diamonds, she really starts to flex on the old school of characters. But, like, against new school characters outside of her war mode. So if we start putting bigger priority on war, probably put a bigger priority on her, but I know a lot of people don't want to do that, although that's where you're getting purple ISO and a big chunk of gold from right now. We'll talk more about war in another video. I got some interesting thoughts. We got Invasion of the Gods. I'm assuming that's some sort of event. We got Hold the Line, probably another event, and we got the War Machine suit upgrade. We'll check that out whenever it pops up in the blog or at the end of this blog read to see what that's looking like. It looks pretty sick. We got a Dagger Blitz. That's a wasted blitz, but I mean, all blitzes are kind of wasted at this point. February 4th, Peggy Carter becomes available. Peggy Carter Showcase begins and Heavy Shoots to fill. This character is kind of the biggest deal on the team. The biggest damage dealer. In War, her pings are doing so much more damage. And in Crucible, in the Envoy tournament, we felt how hard she could hit. She's a scary character. She might be the person that if you like War, if you really want to have a great Liberty team, she might be the one to dump cores into. The other guys are great for mechanics. Amazing. But her ping damage is kind of where it's at. Hulk Bowl Quick Rumble. I'm guessing it's just Gamma characters, probably. All right. Peggy Carter joins the war effort soon. Win the battles and the war when Peggy Carter arrives on the 4th. Attack the most injured enemy at the end of any Liberty ally's turn, and sabotage enemies with slow stun ability. Like, this is the part here. Whenever the Liberty characters take a turn, she does a ping, and this is crazy. We saw some pretty interesting compositions of this in Crucible for next season. Stage 1 seems to be kind of a good spot to put them. And in War, I can only imagine how much harder this is going to hit, because the team is so much more fortified, and it more than doubles the damage she does, so she's kind of a monster. She will have a regular release method, so you will be able to core for her for like 2 months worth of time. So starting the same day, she'll be in the Red Stars. If you buy her offer, they'll give you more offers that you can buy if you want to. Yada, yada, yada. All that same sort of stuff, right? All right, the Path to Liberty. Start a revolution in Alliance War by unlocking and powering up the Liberty team. The Liberty team is a war powerhouse and capable of making top war teams wave the white flag. You can say that again. So make sure you're active in the upcoming milestones and events. The path leads through Alliance War, so fire up your hella character engines and prepare to lift off. Path to Liberty Orbs. Unlock new character shards. Grab character shards for the new and updated Liberty characters in their team orbs. Path to Peggy Carter Orb. Path to Falcon Joaquin Orb. And Path to Patriot. So we are going to be getting those pity orbs. Team orbs contain character shards of the featured new character named on the orb. Shards in the updated characters War Machine Captain Sam available. Okay. Where to find in Alliance War, Alliance milestone events, and daily objectives. This I like. I like when it's a war character like we saw with Hercules, like we saw with, I believe it was Miss Marvel Classic. By playing the mode, that's where we're getting these pity orbs and a pretty substantial amount of them if they run that sort of event long enough. And if the Alliance milestone is going to be about war, hopefully we're going to get a lot of shards that way too. I like that. I like it when we are playing the game mode that character was designed for. Let me know how you guys feel about that. Or would you prefer they switch it up? Because if that's the case, we're never really going to get too many arena events. And we're not really going to get much raid events. Would you like to see them switch it up? It's just, it makes no sense because they also got to use that character as the input so they can, tax your wallet. FOMO the shit out of everybody. Yeah, so I guess it wouldn't make much sense. The Path to Liberty is beginning on the 4th, so that's going to be next week. Get ready for that. Liberty Expedition. Let freedom ring by ringing your enemies' bells and racking up key resources for your roster. During this upcoming Super Showcase, Commander level 25 and above are called upon to join this important mission that will assist in unlocking and powering up your Liberty team. Peggy's Showcase is up first, so review the below requirements and maximize your rewards. So this is probably going to be the same as it always is. Chapter 1 is free. At the end of Chapter 1, there's probably a gold orb frag node, okay? Gold orb fragments node. Where you can farm, it's probably up to 800 fragments for every 10 hits on that node. That is how you can really catch up on gold, and training materials will be in the following chapter if it follows the same sort of, design we've seen for all of these showcases so far. That is one way that people can catch up on gold and level some more characters, especially with the level cap increase we're experiencing. But for Chapter 2, it's going to be the same thing as it always is. You have to have the character unlocked for the first mission and increase a star level for every mission thereafter. It'll be the same for Falcon. It'll be the same for Patriot. No surprise there. There'll also be a final team showcase. I often get asked, what is my play for this? And the truth is, because I don't buy characters anymore, right? Well, that's kind of not true. I did buy a couple pity orbs for Jean. Or was it Hercules? It was one of them for raids. The other one I used my cores on. And I spent like $40 on Kahori to get her maxed out. The rest of it I did with cores. I did not buy Miss Marvel Classic. I did not buy Medusa. Whatever I got for them, I got for them. And wherever that put me on the Liberty Team Showcase, that's where I got. There are great rewards here. We got lots of Crimson gear, lots of Crimson uniques and mini uniques, lots of purple ice. So that's the way a lot of people can just purple ice to every single character. So a lot of people wonder, should I core and or buy my characters in even proportions? In the long term, that is the right thing to do, because not only will you get more rewards from the showcases, but in the long term, you're going to get passes, right? So for the absolute A-Force case, Kahori's in a pass right now, right? My Kahori's maxed. I used cores until she was maxed. My Miss Marvel's like 3-star, my Medusa's 4-star, just from getting lucky on her orb. Or no, she was in an event. One of them was in an event. And so I will be getting Kahori shards in excess. They're going to become ultimate shards. At the same time, I'm collecting Miss Marvel Classic and Medusa shards. If I was a little bit more patient and more long-term focused, I would have tried and kept them even so that their journey towards max stars would have also been even. And I wouldn't be getting like wasteful Ultimus credits. The countervailing point to that is Kahori's the only character that I really like outside of War. And I don't care too much about War. And I don't mind Medusa and Miss Marvel taking longer because I didn't use many cores into them, because I'm getting value out of Kahori elsewhere. So it depends what you want to do. Do you want to min-max your resources to the extreme? Then you don't want to go for those MVP characters. If you want to compete more in PvP modes, then you want to go for certain characters instead of whole teams. And in this case, I went on this whole tirade. In this case, I do believe Peggy Carter is the character that you would want to have bigger than the rest if you want to have better use out of them. Also, with that said, this team, I have no idea how it's going to hold in War on defense. On offense, I'm sure it'll be really good because they have a little bit more leeway, I think, with who gets taunt. In Crucible, this team gets pretty much beat by Superior 6 Old Man Logan. It pulls them, though, so it's a good pull. But if you only have Peggy Carter built, that's not going to do shit for you in Crucible. Because if the other characters die, Peggy Carter can't do it on her own. Anyway, that was a long spiel for no reason. First time rewards. We got assassinate enemies during each mission to gather first time rewards. Gold gear tier, yeah. Complete them all to avoid missing out on these rewards. Be on the lookout for the start of Peggy Carter Showcase on the 4th. War Machine suit upgrade. Outfit War Machine with an intimidating new costume for his reign in Alliance War with the new Liberty team. How to score points. Spend Liberty energy. So this is going to be in the showcase. Rewards, milestone reward, War Machine orb fragments. Collect enough for the full orb and rack up for the War Machine Iron Man 2 costume. Move out on February 4th at 1 p.m. You'll have 11 days to hit the milestones and earn the costume, so don't hesitate when the event begins. Let's go in game and see this. So this is the Mark 1 costume. I do gotta say, it is a huge upgrade from the first one, for sure. I can't move in game. It's broken. All right, it's broken. I was going to show the regular model and the Mark 1. The Mark 1 clearly looks better. It does. I would love to have that. I suspect I will be using War Machine on his team in War, he would get subbed out for Crucible almost immediately. I just don't think there's enough value there. And in War, if I put him on defense, he's going to get subbed off there too, because there's just going to be better like options for that. Mephisto comes to mind, stuff like that, right? All right, Friday free claim. It's that time again. Head to the web to claim Friday's free claim, which is now available. We got 1,200 dumbbells, 500 Crimson Orb fragments, and 5 Dream Gray shards. So make your way to the web to get that. Now this video comes out 3 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours before this hits the website. So wait 2 hours if you're watching this right away. All right, World War Olympus. Prepare for a fight with the gods. A declaration of war has arrived from Olympus, and when the dust settles, you'll find yourself with Hercules shards and plenty of gear to arm your roster. World War Olympus is composed of, this is the monthly milestone stuff. The big points, Zeus' Thunderbolt, that's cool. Cupid's Bow, Captain America's Shield, Falcon's Wingsuit, right on. The event schedule here, the event schedule, dates listed is PST with the start time, so this doesn't matter. These are just the name of the events that we're going to be seeing throughout the month. Web milestone, heavy shoes to fill. I'm going to be curious what this is, because right now we have to core for the Uncanny Showcase, which is trashed. Hopefully this is War. Hopefully both of these are some sort of War thing and not some sort of garbage core showcase thing, because even though you can get more gold there, more training materials there, it sucks to be forced to do it. All right, so let's just keep an eye out for heavy shoes to fill. Don't forget to head to the web daily for the daily free claim and other web claims, extra event milestone points if you haven't already prepared now by linking your game to your Scopely account in the options. And guys, honestly, also, if you missed yesterday's Envoy tournament, there were 2 promo codes. I'll try and remember to put them in the pinned comment once this video goes live. If I don't, hit me up and I'll put them in there. But for you, if you don't want to wait for me to put it in there, it's written first 5C 2025. That's one promo code. The second promo code is Happy 5C 32. Okay? But if you want me to type it out for you, remind me in the comments and I'll do that as soon as I see the first message to me. All right, week 1 of World War Olympus events. We got Invasion of the Gods. Earn Olympian raid orbs from campaigns and use Uncanny Avengers in raids. You'll also find you'll just find points in Black Cat's Envious Sin costume orb. Oh, so they're going to be selling the Sin costume for Black Cat. It'll give me rich points. I guess that's okay. For a lot of people, that'll just be them buying the event points, because if you're like a spender in that regard, you were playing when Black Cat's costume was a thing, you got it just from buying one of the Sinister Six characters, I think. I forget what they attached it to. Crimson Mystic Gear and XP. Guys, I told you, I'm so glad I was right. You don't need to worry about doing any extra cores for this stuff. We are getting thousands of extra experience for every single event they've been running. That's good. It's a very player-friendly move by Scopely, so shout out to them for not sucking during this race, the level up race part. They've been really nice. Black Cat's Envious in costume. Claw open this orb to earn extra points towards the Invasion of the Gods event. 500 Dark Diamond credits, 6 million gold, and a slick costume to proud the battlefield. Her costume's the best. It is, for sure. Heavy shoes to fill. Spend Liberty energy. There it is. There it is, boys. There it is. Spend energy on the really crappy showcase where you can farm like teal gear, or at least the gold and training orb nodes, I guess. Yeah, whatever. So if you are farming the regular campaign for gold and training materials, and you're doing that to get extra experience for the level to 100, because you're getting the extra experience, you should probably get off the regular campaign. Get onto the spotlights, farm those nodes so you're hitting your web milestone and still getting gold and training material orbs, and getting through this event a little bit better. I'll bring it up to them, but I mean, they don't have to do anything I say. I don't love it getting forced to core showcase energy. I think that's trash. All right, in the Spotlight, on a mission with your Alliance for Dumbbells in the Spotlight milestone, playing Spotlight Raid 2 and collecting Alliance Supply 6 orb fragments, collect Medals of Honor and Path to Jean Grey, or more Path to Jean Grey. I feel like I've been getting a lot of her, which is nice, because she's Crucible. It's way more fun. Hulk Bowl, that is going to be a quick rumble using Gamma characters, like we suspected. And of course, this is all subject to change, especially within the 2 hours before the actual blog gets posted. So that's kind of cool. Let me know if you're excited for this sort of stuff. Let me know how you feel about coring the showcase energy. Are you excited for the Liberty team? Will you be going hard on any of them? And how did you feel about my little rant mid-blog read about the philosophy on how to approach team releases? have yourselves a wonderful day. And if I don't see you this weekend with the Crucible gameplay videos that'll be going up about the Envoy tournament, and I still got to post more U32 videos, have yourselves a wonderful weekend with either yourself, your family, your friends, whatever the case may be. Stay safe, stay happy, and have fun. And I'll talk to you another time. Bye, guys.
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.